you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Here's Jackson. Finding more on the out route for the completion. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll roll him out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism. But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Brings up second down at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
Jackson. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Second down at the 15-yard line.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it will set up third down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Jackson now. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His second year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. Second year in the same offense with the same head coach should lead to an even bigger jump in year 3.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 3rd and 6. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw, Young. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Carolina! Xavier Legette, 68 yards. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they can't bring him down. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw is Jackson. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, Young. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And
this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Washington offense going back to work. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple players getting home for the 1 yard sack.
33-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, I think he was able to lean forward a little bit, but he did not get the first down. So that's a very disappointing play, as it's going to bring up 4th and very short.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Jackson will keep it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
This time, Jackson will throw it.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
No, we changed it.
Jackson forced out to his left. Ertz has it left side. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, come on. Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And it's third down.
Young will set to throw. Steps away. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go now. 52, red, yellow. Green, gas. Black it, six.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. To throw is Jackson. Throwing to start the drive. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. 23 yards on the play. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Back to throw. Jackson, flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. Reek Woolen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Young quickly to the flat. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now a run with Hubbard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
The fullback up the middle. He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Young. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First possession of the second half now for Washington. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because
and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Moore, 78 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in. A couple runs. No. Boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Bryce Young and the Panthers offense set to go back to work. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down? So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants because he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A toss out right to Gibbs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Young to throw it. He gets his one complete. first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Drill, 52. Smash, red. Set.
Young off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, a 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Washington ready to try again on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receiver took advantage.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Another carry for the wide receiver, Samuel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Jackson. The football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now it's Jackson. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Middle. Hey, Ozzy.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Turnover that just got him the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score him, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The rush too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Taken in at the 11.
Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Go ahead. Sit up. You change it. Sit up.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Move. Sit up. Sit up.
Jackson now. Flushed out right.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
4th quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
He pushed it. Something looked off with a snap, and he missed it. It's no good.
And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8.
That was an ugly-looking kick, and the snap, largely to blame. These special teams operations are relying on everyone being on the same page, so even the slightest hiccup can lead to some missed kicks, and that's exactly what we saw here.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
They come up with one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
180. Middle. Report.
And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
The quick feet by Jackson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Washington.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Throwing, Jackson. Rolling to his left.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Deebo Samuel, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Jackson.
Steps away. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And takes this nearly 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 4.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Carolina!
And Xavier Legette
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by 7, 90 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Jackson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Down Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
Let's go.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Washington, thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.